Hello everyone, my name is Saksham Dikshit and this is my channel Pentest Diaries. Today I'll make another video on the same series of lazy programming series, and in this series the today's video is totally based on the concept of seek, tell and with. So it might be a possibility you are thinking about it, why we need such type of concepts and the method in a Python itself, and what's the purpose of it. We have already covered a lot of things about it, so what exactly the the purpose of these components in this section for it. So what actually we're trying to get it achieved with that. So everything I'll try to cover in this video itself. I hope you're able to understand the video once I'm done with the theory part and then go for the practical section for it. So today the concept is bit I'll just try to make it that clear to you with presenting my document itself. Like earlier I'm not presenting my document, but now I'm presenting the document which all the time I'm sharing with you on GitHub and even on my blog also. So I'm just sharing that also. So let me go to the system now and show you that how exactly the stuff's about it, and then we see the code, actual code about it while running on a system itself directly. Okay, so let me go to the system now. So proceeding further in the theory portion itself. So in Python itself, seek and the tell are the methods used to use for file manipulation itself, mainly for the file manipulation. It's basically a pointers we are trying to get it set either on an initial phase, in between of it, what are the current position and where exactly we want to get it at. And itself everything has tried to get it done with these things only. So seek is one of the method and tell is one of the method for it. I'll try to go it further with that, explain you about the seek method completely and then go for the tell method, how exactly we can utilize and how both the things are correlated in between of it. So going further with the seek method is used to change the current position of the file pointer within a file. The file pointer indicates the current position from where the next read or the write operation will occurs. So when you're opening the file pointer is there itself. So when we're trying to get it open the file, any file which is present on our system in a txt file, we want to get it open it, and we just wanted a file pointer to be there itself. That location we can define it as per our need. I'll explain you about it once we run the code. You can able to see like whatever the position we are setting it over there, only the file will be there itself, and when we are reading that content after that from that pointer, whatever the pointer we are setting it, we can read that content, whatever the content present after that only, the where the pointer is getting started. Okay, so that is coming under the category of it. There are two subsections for it, offset and the variance. Offset, it specifies the number of bytes to move the file pointers, and if we're talking about the variance, it specifies the reference position for the offset. It can take one of the three values, either 0, 1 and 2. 0 is the default value, the offset is relative to the beginning of the file, and if we're talking about the 1, the offset is relative to the current position of the file pointer, and the offset that means like 2, the offset is related to the end of the file. So end we are defining by the 2, current we are defining by the 1, and the beginning we are defining by the 0. That is the default one. So when we are opening the file, we are on the default position, but if you want to get it changed, that we can change that as per our configuration, whatever the configuration we will try to set it. Going further with that, if we talk about the tell, so the tell method returns the current position of the file pointer within a file. It tells you where the pointer is currently located. So this will tell us the actual current location of the file pointer, where exactly it's present right now. So that's the only functionality of the seek. We can get it, define it, and by the tell itself we can get it return the current position of the file pointer. So now this is the actual code for it. As example, I give it from my side. This is the code when we are trying to get it execute that. You can see the output for it. And now we'll move to the next section, which is a with block to open a Python file. So what's the purpose of with itself? So the purpose of with, which I find it very interesting, like when we are opening any file, we have to close that file also using that whatever the statement is it. So if it's f, we have get it define it, then we have to close that file with f.close. So unfortunately, if you're not willing to do that, so in that case, with statement in Python is a best practice when working with a file, because it's automatically handling closing the file. So if you do not like in a code itself, you forget to close that. So with statement using it in the code itself, it's automatically close the file once we have done with that whatever the work we want to get it done with the file itself. We done with that execution of it. It's automatically get it closed using the with statement, which we can use it. Even if an error occurs, it's more concise and ensure that the resources are properly released. So that was the thing. So release means like once that execution and the things, even exception or any error will be get it occur, still the file will be get it closed once the process is completed. That's all about the with statement for it. So this is this example for it. Okay, you can see that once we are initiating that running the code for it, you can able to understand very well about it. Let me go with the VM portion itself now, so that I'll just run both the code for you and you can able to understand how exactly the things will go on. This is a small concept which I just want to get it and make you understand about it with the file pointers, like how we set the file pointer and how to get it retrieve that current position of the file pointer with the tell. Seek, we are using it to set the file pointer either at the beginning current position or to the end of it. And with statement we are utilizing it only when when we opening the file, we don't want to close it directly itself, or we forget to do that. So if we are using a with statement, it's automatically get closed once the execution of the file and the process is completed. It's automatically get closed even if the exception or any error will be getting occur, but still the once the execution and the process is completed, the file is getting closed. So that's all about both the concepts for it. Now let me go to the VMs portion also and explain you about with the code execution and let you know about it. Okay, perfect. So now this is the code for the first one, a seek and the tell itself. So I'll let you know about it, how exactly the thing will go on. First of all, this is the sample file we have created already. Okay, so this sample file we are using it over here. This file we have created in our previous lecture itself, so I'm using the same file. Okay, so this is the statement which we have to use to get it, define it and open the file. Okay, we are just simply opening the file. Now what we have to do, we are defining it a file pointer position. So we are defining is f.seek. This is the syntax we have to use it, and by this this is the number which we are defining it as a pointer location itself, what location we wanted a file pointer to be get it present. Now go ahead further with that. If we're talking about the print and we wanted that to be get it tell, like we just want to see whether whatever the value we have set it, whether it's get it set or not, that value we want to get it written. Like I told you about it, seek is the thing which we have to use it just to get it set the value of the file pointer, but the tell we are using it just to get that return it back the value which we have set it. To get it back, tell is the statement we have to use it. This is the method we have to use it just to get the value whatever the current position of the file pointer. So by using this statement we can get that exact location of it, and this is the statement we have to read it. So as we are starting the file pointer from the position 11, then if we trying to read it, so whatever the content, it will start it from 11 only until end, whatever the statement over there itself, it's get it read. Okay, now this is the statement we are closing it, like we are simply closing the file itself. Now let me run the code. So once I'll run the code, you can see using this f.seek. Okay, I'm setting that using f.tell. I'm just seeing the current position of the file pointer, so I can see that it get returned using the tell. Now just to get that content of it, so once it's reaching to the position over there itself, let me open the sample file for you once again. Okay, so over here itself, if I'll just try to see it, the 11th position, it's coming to here itself. Now once if it start reading the lines, so after that the whole content is present, it's D and the exclamation. So that was the reason behind it. After 11th, if it's starting from the 11th location, file pointer location, in that case only two stuffs is get it remaining over there itself, D, and if I'll just reduce the value to 10, I can able to see LD exclamation. If I reduce more value, I can able to print the whole content for it. So that was the thing about it. Wheresoever we are setting the file pointer, on the basis of that only the remaining one in the same line we can able to get it print over here itself. Okay, and this is the statement to get it closed. That's it. This is all about the code about the tell and the seek. Okay, this is a small concept. Now going further with the next section for it, that we talking about the with statement. What's the purpose of that? So if we are using a with statement, by that way we are opening the file as f. Okay, now using the with statement itself, what we have to do, a equal to f dot read lines, we can read the content for it, and now after that we can print that. So when we're trying to get it print, we can able to print that clearly, no problem with that. But we are not using f dot close over here itself. Even like we are opening the file. The reason is that we are using a if with over here itself. So using a with method, when we are using it, it's automatically taken care by the with only. There is no need to close the file. It's automatically get it closed once the execution get completed or the process completed, belongs to that code. So let me run this code. Once I run the code, you can able to see it's automatically get closed and the content is get it pub. This is as obvious whatever we're trying to read it with a sample file, but this is the main core section for which you want to, which I just want to get it delivered to you. You have to understand that if you want to use the with statement, you can use it. Even if you're using a with, there is no need to use app.close later phase itself, as it's automatic get close, taking care by the with statement only. Okay, so I hope you are able to understand both the concept very well about it. This is a smaller one. Even it will take hardly a minute or 2 minutes for you, or if I'll try to explain you, but I just want you to make you understand multiple times, repeating the same statement, so that when you seeing the same statement again and again, you can able to recognize it, and when you seeing the actual code, you can able to recall it. Okay, I have just heard about this with, seek and tell, so at the time you can able to recall it, how exactly these things will work in the Python. Okay, so I hope you are able to understand the whole code about it with the whole concept behind it. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you so much once again. Take care. Bye bye.